Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are talking about Julija Stoliarenko versus Luana Carolina. Not a great fight, to be honest. Not great at all. 20-11 combined record. 11-7-1 for Julija Stoliarenko. 2-3 in her last 5 fights. She's the minus 120, basically a pick'em. Luana Carolina's 9-4, 3-2 in her last 5 fights, 1-2 in her last 3. Julija, 30 years old, 5'7" with a 69-inch reach. Luana, 5'6" with a 69-inch reach as well. She seems a lot taller than that, but apparently she's not. Plus 100 money, the underdog, both coming off pretty good wins, beating Ivana Petrovic in her last win for Luana Carolina, and Julija Stoliarenko is coming off a win against Molly McCain, arm bar. Lost to Chelsea Chandler. She is awful. Chelsea Chandler did defeat Jessica Rose Clark. Pretty sure in that fight, Rose Clark looked pretty good early. Had a good shot, and then was kind of dominated after that. So I don't know how good you could look, But Julija, she is just not good. That's just the reality of it. She has 0 wins by TKO or KO, 10 wins by submission. I believe a lot of them are armbar as well. 3 losses by TKO or KO. 4 of her 7 losses are by finish. She's 2-5 in the UFC, and her 2 wins are, again, Jessica Rose Clark and Molly McCain. She came to the UFC and lost to Yana Santos, and it used to be Yana Kovalevich. Not Kovalevich. Yana. Ooh, it used to be. Crap. What was her name before? Yana Kunitskaya? No. Why is that name coming to my head? Let's see. Kunitskaya. Oh, I was correct. Goddamn. All right. Yeah, and she's also really bad. Married to Thiago Santos, which, okay. I'm surprised she hasn't popped for PEDs. But, she lost the decision to her. Lost to Julia Avila, rear naked choke in the 3rd round. Lost to Alexis Davis. Then beat Jessica Rose Clark by her patent armbar in less than a minute in the 1st round. And then lost to Chelsea Chandler, ground and pound, in the 1st round. But came back and beat Molly McCain. I believe it was a fight night, but it was, England. So kind of Molly McCain's home. Beat her in less than 2 minutes with her signature armbar. So that's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 wins. Wait. 10. That can't be correct. Either way, doesn't really matter, I guess. Oh, I see. It's 11 wins with an armbar, but it's one of them in the Ultimate Fighter. So back in 2018. Again, interesting career. She's fought some pretty good opponents. Again, losing to Yana Santos. Kunitskaya is awful. She's really bad. Julia Avila hasn't been good since her first couple wins in the UFC. Alexis Davis, I thought, got kind of screwed with a couple of decisions in there. Rose Clark never really lived up to that hype. And then Chandler, we just seen by Norma Dumont, which Norma is a title challenger at some point, I would assume. He'll come up here soon. Beat the brakes off Chelsea Chandler. Beat the brakes. And Molly McCain, she's okay. A little bit more hype than deserved. Little overrated, if I have to be honest. But something I really wanted to look at with Julija Stoliarenko. She's, in the UFC, like I said, she's 2-5. And we've seen her, obviously, fight 7 times now. So you look at her career statistics. Strikes landed per minute, 2.81. Okay, striking accuracy is 40. Strikes landed absorbed per minute, 4.56. So she gets hit a lot. Striking defense is 44. Takedown average is about 1 a fight. Takedown accuracy is 30%. Takedown defense is 62%. She averages about 1.5 for every 15 minutes, which is kind of interesting because, You know, she had 1, 2, 3 takedowns in her last 3 fights, and she's 2-1. You know, Chelsea Chandler was able to finish her with punches, like I said. But, you know, in the 4 losses that she had 1 takedown. 1 takedown. She had 3 submission attempts in the Alexis Davis fight. 0 in the Julija Avila fight. None in the Yana Santos fight. And 1 in the Leah Letson fight in the Ultimate Fighter finale. So, again, typically, you know, she doesn't really do a whole lot of good things out there if you leave your arm out there, like I do think Luana Carolina is going to do, because that's just kind of what she does. So Luana Carolina, strikes landed per minute 4.65 to 2.8 for Carolina. Like I said, striking accuracy is 50 to 40%. Strikes absorbed per minute 4 to 4.56. Defense is 47 to 44. Takedowns averages for 15 minutes, 0.15 to 0.91, basically 1 for Stoliarenko. Takedown accuracy is 25% to 30% for Julija. Takedown defense is 76% to 62 for Carolina. And then average for submissions is 0.7 to 1.4. So in that aspect, it's a little bit of an interesting matchup because, again, she gets hit more. She has more output. Carolina does. She has 3, like I said, 9-4, 3 wins by TKO or KO. Has been finished. 2 out of her 4 losses have been finishes. 4-3 in the UFC. You know, got destroyed by Ariana Lipski. When I mean destroyed, she got destroyed by her. You know, and then, like, she's been finished, like I said, by submission 1 time. Once was the knee bar by Lipski. You know, beat Lupita Godinez, Poliana Botello, and then Ivana Petrovic. Yeah, Petrovic. But yeah, you know, again, she's beaten the Lupita Godinez win that Carolina has. I mean, that's aged pretty well, but she lost to Joanne Wood by split decision. That's an awful loss, let me tell you. She is so bad, Joanne Wood. She just got announced for another fight, which, okay, I don't know who she's you know, in the UFC to keep that job, but okay, it's odd. Again, 4-3 in the UFC. It seems like it'd be much worse than that. She's so inconsistent, it's wild. But again, I like Juliana Stoliarenko in this one. I think she could get a submission just because Carolina isn't consistent enough for 3 rounds, enough for me to think she's not going to get a mistake. You know, it's to me one of those things where, do I think she can look good most of the fight? Yes. Do I think she'll make no mistakes? No. I think Juliana Stoliarenko wins another one. As always, guys, subscribe, like, comment. Hopefully you guys enjoy this one. I'll see you at the next one. Peace.